Hey! The last digit of your like on this video by each who you are from Melon Playground, and the last digit of your subscription to my channel will show your Melon Playground item. So go down right now, subscribe and give me a like. Look at the screen. Notice the last digit of your like and your subscription and write in the comments who you are from Melon Playground. It's simple, if your like is number 8 and the last digit of your subscription is number 5, you're a lemon and a cactus. Show your imagination and enjoy the show.
Hello dear friends, you are on Melonfonk channel. In this video I will tell you some very cool facts in Melon Playground. But before I start the video, as always I want to say a huge thank you to these guys for being in my video. If you want to get in my next videos, it's quite simple. You need to subscribe to the channel, put a like, write your top comment, and do not forget to subscribe to the card. The link as always in the description. In general, I will not tune your time and enjoy your viewing. And let's go straight to the first fact. This fact is quite interesting and you can happily use it for your, for example, artwork because it looks so interesting. In general, as you already know, we have one of the mechanisms called the ranger. And the essence is that when you pause and turn on the ranger, he has a kind of beam, but as soon as you pause trying to move in, this case remains in place. And the ranger can be removed altogether and creates such an interesting effect. From this effect can be, for example, draw art or something similar because he interestingly shines and in principle in this case the very essence of this box does not interfere with the effect. In general, try, if you do not believe your eyes or me, go to Chalk Pay Grant and create yourself this effect. In general, create and let's move on to the next fact. Well, the next fact about a very long time ago added cannon in Melon Playground, and that is pinball cannon. Basically, the point of this fact is that the pinball cannon, as you already know, can color a lot of things, but it can't color the recently added, let's say, in the last Christmas tree update. And look, no matter how hard I try, we are left with only one trace of paint at the end of our coloring, which is very strange, because this is a new item and the developers had to take into account every factor in order to fully work out the physics of this Christmas tree. However, this is not the case and it is quite buggy, and already we do not get to do what we would like to do, for example, to color the Christmas tree. In general, try it, perhaps it works only for me, and in principle cannot I color only on my device to color the tree completely? Then be sure to write about it in the comments. And we'll move on to the next fact. Well, the next fact is about one of the strangest weapons in Melon Playground, and that's the Tulu gun. It's a weapon that shoots weird effects. You can shoot bricks, it can basically magnify a melon, or just tear it apart. And that's a really weird fact about this weapon in general. The Tulu gun is the one weapon that no one and nothing can stop at all. No matter what you do, and no matter how you try to stop the Tulgun beam, you're obviously not going to be able to do it. And look, no matter how I tried, I even thought the only thing that could stop it was an animal trap, but even that fence trap couldn't stop the Tulgun, no matter what I tried. And even the APC under Tulgun's onslaught just disappears from your screens. On that, it's really tough and very strange, such a small weapon attacking the Boinaya. Realistically, if you manage to stop the Tugan with something, then by all means post in the comments. Well, basically I didn't succeed at anything, and that's a very interesting fact. And let's move on to the next fact. The next fact will be related to Talgan in one way or another. There is a very interesting bug that most likely no one knows about, in which you can get an invisible melon but absolutely alive. More precisely, you will have a head alive from Melon, essence of zombies, while without mods. For this, we will also need a Melon and a Talgan. And the essence of this fact is that when activating Melon and Talgan, while Melon must be immortal, so be sure to use a syringe on immortality before using this bug. In general, one of the Talgan effects tears Melon's body away from Melon's head and leaves a fully alive Melon's head. You can't achieve this effect except with the help of Talgan, and it's very cool and very interesting. And then the head will be able to fully function, it blinks, and it is affected by various syringes like regeneration or syringe on the virus and so on. Anyway, try it out because it's very cool and I don't know how I found it. You should definitely like it because I really deserve it. And let's move on to the next fact. Well, the next fact is as follows. Very strange, but there are a lot of items that the pinball cannon can't color at all, thus making it useless at all. Completely, because its essence is that with its help you can color items, and it's really not a joke. Pinball Cannon can color just a few NPC characters and a few skins and a few items, but 80% of items Pinball Cannon cannot color. If you don't believe me, then by all means try it, and it's probably a bug on me personally. If you have all items coloring, then by all means write about it in the comments, because it works for me. And how to fix it, I don't know, maybe the developers didn't look into it. And if you're watching me, developers make sure to make the pinball gun more functional because it only colors a few items. And it's really weird because essentially all of its functionality is affected to none. Anyway, what do you think about this? Write in the comments, but we'll move on to the next fact. And the next fact, you can make a new character, Lemon, absolutely without mods. For this, we need only a cactus, a little free time and water. We take our cactus and start just Kalash Matiat on the water. A lot of people already know about this, but I decided to tell you about it, because I have not told you about it yet. Basically just start kalashmating the water, and then we inject him with a syringe of health, and then we have a new character, and you'll always have him available to you. Don't thank me for it and just use it. Well, you can give it a like, and let's move on to the next fact. And one last mind-blowing fact. This is really cool. I don't know why the developers let this happen, but it's a really weird bug. In general, recently we have added a vacuum cleaner. Well, as recently, it's been about half a year. But the point of this fact is not that. It is that when you turn on the laser and vacuum cleaner, we used to have a bug where the best laser is just cut in half. Now this bug looks even cooler. I don't know, maybe the developers tried to fix it somehow, but now I tried it and got this interesting effect. Just look at the screen, you'll see an incredibly distorted beam on your screen, so basically, the developers tried to fix the laser cannon and its bugs and fixed this. Now, when you point the vacuum cleaner on the laser and its beam, you get this effect where the beam breaks through in a weird angle. It's very cool, I'm sure you didn't know about it, and if you didn't know about it, then write. and write in the comments if you've watched it up to this point, and make sure you leave the time code of this moment, because this bug and this fact is really cool. It looks very beautiful, especially in the dark. Be sure to try it. Well, this is the end of my video. Thank you all for watching, good luck, goodbye everyone, and remember buddy, as always, see you the other day.